Welcome from Field to Plate with Larry Lewis. I'm the host, Larry, for those that don't know me or don't recognize me. We're going to have a little fun today. A few months ago, I went to Nashville. It was for a wedding, but my whole purpose is always around food. And I had never had the Nashville hot chicken. So I went and tried the Nashville hot chicken. It was super hot. It was great. I enjoyed it. So today we're going to have a little fun on this show. We're going to make us some Kentucky Nashville hot chicken. And later on, after we get it all fried up, we're going to have a little competition here at Mountain Telephone to see who has the toughest stomach today. So if you join in, we just got electric skillet set on 350, ready to go. Basic flour for your dredging and buttermilk and egg. We do have some chicken tenderloins. That's why I chose today, so we can fry more of them, easier to do. You can use bone chicken, boneless chicken, whatever you want to use. We decided to use boneless. It's been marinating in hot sauce, a vinegar-based hot sauce overnight. And we're going to do 3 levels of chicken. We're going to do just a plain hot sauce level. We're going to do a mild. Then we're going to do one that's smoking hot that we may have to call the fire department. It's going to be that hot. So stay tuned. Right now we're going to do the basic dredge. We're going to put it in flour first. This is how I always do mine. I put it in flour and I bring it over here and lay it on the rack for a minute. And I'll do several of them like this. They just helps, some of the moisture comes out, helps the flour a second. We'll be double battering it. So I hope you're all as anxious to see everyone eat this after a while, or the ones that's brave enough to eat it. I know we got a couple of takers, but we're going to have different levels of heat, so at least some eat some of it. So what we'll actually do, I'm just going to show you a few, and then we'll fry it, and then come back and finish it later. So I usually get me a whole handful like this. Then I'll go back and put it in I use one hand. I keep one hand dry. Then I'll go back, milk, after I do the flour dredge, go back and re-dredge it after I do the milk and butter. That way we have a nice coat. And then when I do that, I'll just lay it back there for a minute until I get a few of them ready. That way we have a good batter on them, make them good. And I got about 40 tenderloins we're going to do today, chicken tenderloins, chicken tenders, whatever you want to call them. And so when we get those fried, we'll come back and put the sauce in it. And the sauce is a little complicated, and we'll talk about it a little bit later on. It's got little different heat levels in it all. So we got one more here, and then we'll fry some up. I always wear gloves most of the time when I'm handling chicken and battering, because it keeps your hands and everything from getting messy and all that. You can do it however you want to. I prefer just having gloves on, especially when I'm field dressing and working with wild game. I try to always wear gloves, and you never know. So we got 6 here ready going to fryer, and if you can look, we'll just always drop them away from you in the fryer, especially when you got rubber gloves on. You don't want your gloves melted to it. So I always just drop them away from me like that. We're going to get all these chicken tenderloins fried up, and when we get them all fried up, we'll be back to sauce them. So we're getting ready to make our sauce for Kentucky Nashville hot chicken. We're going to do 3 flavors for this competition. One's going to be a mild, which is just the hot sauce battered one. We're going to do, that's going to be the plain. The mild is going to be a little cayenne pepper, paprika, and brown sugar. The hot, I can't disclose all the ingredients at this point in time, but if you check out the MTTV website, you'll find the recipe on there to carry on this ingredients. Our competition may not be a competition if they actually know everything that's in it. So anyhow, so to that you need to be really careful because you actually use some of the grease out of the chicken to make the sauce. That keeps it hot, so when you coat the chicken, it don't make the chicken cold. And that's how they do it in Nashville. So that's how we're going to do it up here in Kentucky today. And you just a little bit at a time mix it together. And you want to get a good, you want to get it thin enough to where you can coat the chicken in it really good. And you kind of want to do this quick so it don't get too cold. Nashville hot chicken has a unique taste because some people think it's going to taste like buffalo wings, but it doesn't. It's a whole different taste to it. So anyhow, we about got the sauces ready, and we're going to plate these up really quick here. I'll show you how we're going to plate it. Okay, those are ready. You want to do this while it's hot. A piece of light bread. We're going to have 1 chicken tenderloin that's going to go in that one that's going to be in this one. Take your fork, get it good and hot, coat it in it good. Put it on the plate. Same way with this one. Good light coating on it. Put it on the plate. And then we're going to do 1 plain one. And they always serve dill pickles with theirs, but I make some homemade 14-day pickles that we're going to actually serve with ours. So here's actually what it looks like plated, and stay tuned for a competition coming up while we get these plated and get ready to serve them. So this is our competition, and I really don't know if this is hot or not. I haven't never tried it, this recipe, but it does have a lot of hot stuff in it, so it should be hot. So we're going to go with the mild, or the plain, the mild, and then the hot. And if we have several left over, we'll just go back to the drawing board and make it hotter and see who can handle till we get done. Dig in.
Well, harder one's already hot.
Mild one's almost too hot for me.
The plain is hot.
What?
There's steam coming from it.
Try the hot one.
We got more plates.
Now I know how Baptist preachers get their hacking sounds. Glad I don't have to sing anywhere tonight.
King, did you start with the hot one?
Yeah.
Show off.
Oh, anyway, yes, it cuts it.
Let's see.
Go back. So you gotta eat 2 of those?
I'm patting those hot dogs that way.
Gene, does your hand always tremble like
Yes.
that?
It's smoothing out a little.
Yeah, on my nerves.
Hallelujah.
Well,
I've got movements going on in there.
I know I should quit that right now.
But you know.
Not at all.
King, did you start with a hot one?
yeah.
Show off.
Oh, anyway, like this, it cuts it.
Let's see, let's go back.
It was like sore, I'd kid you.
You got sweat on your face there, Carter.
That's been working while I just caught up at the house.
Temperature wise.
Not bad.
Need a drink of milk?
One
All
out.
right, we got one out. Oh, gosh. Milk. Let's capture this. Before you lose consciousness.
So we need to make something hotter.
Yeah, Carter's done.
Okay.
I'm ready for more.
You want me to make it?
No, I just all right here.
That's why I didn't do
That's why I like to have something to drink.
I think Tina's pacing herself.
I'll take water, I don't need milk to calm down the heat.
She's ahead of me.
Heat's good. Well, it is ten in front of you, with that milk right there, just think. We'll sit.
Hang on now. Oh, come on, look here.
You've done good, ain't you?
I'm gonna have to blow my
Don't
nose.
drink a sweat.
I can help but break a sweat, honestly.
Yeah, I can't even.
It's still blazing hot inside.
Yeah, no.
We got more plates.
You ain't right.
My beard's taking. He ain't right.
Carter, you're still in it, but I think we, who's judging?
I ain't no judge, I don't.
Carter, Carter's eating
Huh?
every level.
Carter won it.
Oh, you're on a different level than Gene?
Yeah, I'll be two ahead.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
and
two
he's
levels.
eating like
For
three
his heat,
pieces.
I'm with him, but he ate more chicken.
He eat like 3 pieces of the hottest. Carter has.
He's got nowhere to walk.
You all put like 3 gallons of milk. 3 gallons back there.
Well,
That's good stuff, right?
whoever,
Oh, that's your thing. Oh, except there.
Okay.
Here's your
somebody eat a
pickles.
Oh,
tablespoon,
right.
somebody eat a tablespoonful of habanero powder and up to the part of the winter.
What you putting in?
It's 14 pickles.
Eat a tablespoon
And
of
I'll
habanero
bring
powder.
a recipe next time, because it's a whole, each day you do something different after 7 days, yeah.
That won't hurt you.
Mostly
What's that?
sugar,
Eat
pickles,
habanero
spice.
powder.
Big stuff.
Oh,
You reckon we can all sit down
Did you get
tomorrow?
this?
Yes.
I think
Coming
coming
out.
out tomorrow.
There we go.
Everybody does.
Drink milk.
See if everybody got to work.
We can drink that right there.
Yep.
Go down pretty good. I'm done. I guess we're all done.
Y'all still at it?
Run out of chicken.
I just don't believe I can stand
There's
up
more
right
chicken in
now.
there.
Yep.
I tell you what I think you ought to do. I
Everybody-
think,
Better wear gloves and take that bag.
All the consolation winners gets a box of Depends.
so here's what I think we ought to do. I think that we ought to do another episode and Larry start where we left off with Heat and have Carter and Gene
I'll do it.
For his
You
champion.
will?
Yes, when I'm done ahead of time, I don't eat nothing, I'm good.
There you go.
Larry, get between them and
Yay.